In this video, I want to talk a little bit about Halo on PC. Now, a few of you guys have been asking me my opinions on this, where I stand, and Halo on PC is an interesting subject for me because I actually divorced the console war quite a while ago. I'm sick of console wars, I'm sick of arguing, and I understand there are still some people participating in the console war. You know, they're PlayStation versus Xbox versus PC versus PlayStation, like, you know, this just never-ending triangle while Nintendo kind of sits in a corner with their Wii U. But, you know, all joking aside, the console war, I think, is actually a rather silly thing that's going on, because ultimately, like, yes, gamers are very competitive and stuff, but at the end of the day, I know a lot of people say it's just a hunk of plastic, but, you know, there's more to it than that. You know, certain consoles have different hardware capabilities and stuff that the others may not have. And then when it comes to PC, they pretty much do literally everything, but I feel that Halo, it deserves to be on PC, personally. That's just my opinion. Now, if Halo were to come to PC, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing it on the Xbox. In fact, I'll probably play it more on the Xbox, just because I'm a console gamer. I have a very high-end PC, an incredibly high-end PC. I can run Battlefield 4 on all max settings, and it looks beautiful. But for me, I'll always be a console gamer at heart. But that being said, I think Halo deserves a spot on PC because Halo, the past two Halo games, Halo 1 and 2, Combat Evolved, and Halo 2 actually were on PC, and they were beloved by PC gamers. And then when it came to Halo 3, that's when Microsoft kind of chomped down on the Halo series and made it a system seller. You know, if you wanted to play Halo, if you wanted to continue the Halo story, you had to buy an Xbox. And it's starting to get to the point where it's just sad, you know? Because Halo 5 also, I think from a tech standpoint, it's no secret that the Halo 5 beta looked better, had better lighting, and just overall it was more impressive in terms of what it did. Obviously the final game is also a little bit of a technological marvel, you know, in the way that it keeps the game locked at 60 frames per second, all the little engine adjustments that it does on the fly. But overall, if Halo 5 was on PC, it wouldn't need any of this stuff, you know? You could just crank everything up to max settings. You wouldn't need the downgrades that the final game saw. And then even then, the Halo series would have a wider market, and because more people will be buying the game, that means more money will be put into each Halo game for development. That only means more stuff is in the game, and even if we're not going to talk about just like the capabilities of Halo on PC, how good it could look, how big it could be, how well it could run, I honestly just think it's fair. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what system we play on. We're all gamers. You know, the person who plays Battlefield 4 on their PlayStation 4 and loves it is exactly the same as the person who plays Battlefield 4 on their Xbox One and loves it. We're all gamers across the board, and to kind of lock certain franchises away from other people and actively punish them for not being able to afford or just flat out not being interested in your system that you're selling, it's sad to me. I don't like the idea of a console war, and I don't think it's fair to gamers. And overall, Halo, I feel like it would only be elevated to newer and greater heights if it could have a bigger market. And honestly, I think the PC community, they deserve Halo. You know, they haven't had Halo for 10 years now at this point. Halo 3 wasn't on the PC, and for them, they still haven't finished the fight, and I don't know, it's sad to have friends who say, oh man, I loved Halo Combat Evolved and I loved Halo 2, but I just can't play it on a console. I'm sorry. Maybe one day they'll port it to PC, but till then, I'm still waiting to see how Halo 2 ends. But I don't know. I want to know you guys' opinions on this. Do you think Halo should be allowed to be on the PC market? Just let me know in the comment section below, guys, and stay tuned for the clip of the day.